Hi guys, hi friend. Welcome to Curated Temperance Messages. These messages are specially curated to help you break out of perceived limitations, so I hope this message suits you well. All right, water signs. We are going to do your energy forecast check-in, all right? And I don't know what goes, water signs, but let's see what's going on. We're just going to pick from the bottom of the deck here. It says, Pathfinder, trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wishes to explore. Gentle reclamation. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. Make miracles. Stay open-minded and receptive to the magic unfolding in your life. Secrets emerge. In the rhythm of cycles, the hidden is unveiled. Await the reveal with an open heart and mind. That's where we're leading off with for you water signs, okay? Which is perfect for the theme here, water signs. All right. So, water signs. For some of you here, this really feels like following your intuition, okay? Trusting that your intuition is guiding you properly. For some of you, this could literally be about doing what you love and what steps do you need to take towards creating success in that area of your life? What steps do you need to take towards aligning yourself with the best opportunities? For some of you, this is about love. It could be about both even. What do you want to do to create balance in your life in the realm of love and success, or success within cultivating a loving union for yourself? If you are dating someone or love is in your horizon here, water signs. And this is crazy because it's like feels like a way of putting up boundaries even. And I don't think this is like boundaries as in moving things around in your life. I mean, it could be, but it more so feels like boundaries as in reminding yourself what's important and making sure you don't get caught up in things that just don't serve the highest purpose at this point in time. Like I'm picturing a thing where maybe there was a point in your life where you would be tunnel vision on your own things, focused on your own plate, and then something would take place, and because you are beknowings to it, then you may sacrifice what you have currently going on in order to help fix or create a bridge for something else to succeed that really didn't have your best interests. It's not given like sacrificial lamb energy. It's more so given like you being okay with pushing forward anyways, no matter what's going on. Because you got to realize things are going to be taking place around you all the time. And you cannot fix everything or everybody or hold everything together. So this one is an ode to following through with your own things here. Someone is permanently sleeping. Oh, goodness. This could have been someone that wanted you to be permanently asleep, because I'm also feeling too like this hater energy or like this scoping energy of someone trying to even see what your plans and motives are. And they may have wanted to influence for you to not make a certain move, or to not decide on somebody, even to not decide to work with someone, or to stay stay in confinement about who you are and what you really want here. That's what they were expecting from the outside looking in. And then it's also like this energy too, where someone or something of an outside influence is permanently asleep. So it's like whatever you're trying to do, maybe they were like throwing haterade on it, or they were trying to like judge you for it, but it's like they wouldn't understand because it's not their life, it's not their choice, it's not their calling. Yeah, I don't know, honey. I don't know. Someone was refusing to learn here. Maybe this was even something of the past where something didn't work out in love. Some maybe didn't work out in love and career. Maybe like there was a lesson to learn, or there was something for you to open your eyes to even, or somebody needs to open their eyes because something from the past, is no longer evident here, okay? It's no longer evident here. And if this is you, this is probably like breaking out of your shell, understanding that the past is the past, or certain lessons, they've come to pass already. So it's like you don't have to be afraid even to go after what you really desire here. All right. Someone or something, take the energy where it resonates, water signs. But oh my gosh, this is kind of annoying at this point. But this energy almost expects for there to be no change. It's almost like, yeah, expecting for there to be no change. It's as though, this analogy I'm going to use, touching the fire, okay, where you have to learn your lesson, okay? Learn your lesson by touching the fire, so you will understand that it's not okay, or you understand that it's hot and you shouldn't be touching here. This is kind of what this feels like here. In that analogy, I want to say, like, yeah, you already know. You know better. If you know better, you do better. So you don't have to keep running into the same things over and over again. Maybe even too, you could have grew up around something or someone that was trying to purposely mislead you based on their own failures in life. Somebody may have felt entitled in your life to not be there for you like they could have been or should have been based on their own life struggles. And they could have had to learn lessons the hard way, which will kind of put that analogy of only learning things the hard way, and that kind of makes life hard on you, okay? So somebody has an issue with they have to see it to believe it type of thing, okay? They got to see it to believe it. And that kind of goes with the sleep energy. You see, on both of these cards here, the eye is closed. They have to see it to believe it in order to, you know, really make a move on things. This could be a very stubborn energy here. For some of you, this could be somebody that is holding up a boundary or a guard here by kind of putting up smoke screens because they do not want to let someone in, or they don't want to let this new thing in. This could even be like a projection here. Like someone does not want to know or learn something new. They do not want to go about something a certain way. They are stuck in their ways. They are a certain way and they refuse to grow. They refuse to learn. They refuse to take in anything that is going to push them out of their comfort zone here even, okay? And there could be something where you could push up against that, or you could challenge that, and maybe that brings about this very vindictive type of aggressively avoidant energy, okay? Ooh, baby, what is going on, water signs? Yeah, these cards are stubborn. These cards are so stubborn. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, because somebody is more naive to the fact that you do things out of generosity here even. So this is kind of like, if like maybe, I don't want to say, you know, being compared to all past things, but somebody does something out of generosity, and it's that thing of like trying to put someone as gullible. So it's like they could have even been trying to test to see if they do certain things, say certain things, or act a certain way, how would that make you react? How would that make you feel? You know? And I would say for some of you water signs, this has something to do with you. Like you coming out of some type of stubborn energy. This would be a form of self-reflection even. Self-reflecting on how it is okay to kind of expand out of the box here, because that's the only way that things are going to transgress for you here. Okay, so this is like a learning curve even. And here too, it could have been something where you could have realized that the only reason why certain things were what they were or whatever was simply because life within itself had to been something for you to be able to process in your own way, but to not get stuck on the analogy or one leading result here. Okay, yeah, okay. So this energy does feel like an outside source here. It's almost as though like you have to act the part in order for someone to open up. Act the part of breaking the mold even, or act like what is expected of you. Okay, act like what is expected of you. But this kind of feels like an outside energy still. Okay, where they wanted to trick you or deceive you with certain things, hoping that it would mold you into the type of person or into something for their betterment or something of the nature here. Okay, for some of you this could be involving an air sign. For some of you this could be involving an earth sign. Okay, but it's like somebody was acting a certain way or doing something in order to bring about this expectation of what is expected of you. This kind of feels like training or grooming here even. But I don't want to say that, because it's like Spirit is like, don't hold on to that, because it really does sound like manipulation here for real. But Spirit is like, no, don't hold on to that. And I think it's because like someone is emerging. Okay, because we got secrets emerge up here. It's like someone is emerging out of this energy of what others expected of them. That's what that is. Thank you, Spirit. So if somebody could have been trying to mess up your first perspective of someone or some type of opportunity, it was to either make you walk away or to discredit your discernment about how to feel about someone, because the captain is up here, baby. It says taking command and teamwork. It was almost to make it out like this situation here was of no good from your best judgment here, based on what other people could do to penetrate this energy and to kind of create confusion. Yeah, there we go. To kind of create confusion around what something truly is here. So that was the biggest thing about following your intuition and trusting where it will lead you even. Okay, because yeah, this is crazy. This is the enchanter, deception and trickery. Okay, yeah, we got it. So there could have been some past narrative here that was trying to get in the way. Ooh, that's not good. It didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. Someone is upset because they have to take the opportunity to grow, but it's like this is so weird, water signs, because it's like when they had the opportunity, they didn't see it as that, and now they do, and because of that, they're hating on the fact that they are not welcomed anymore. They're hating on the fact that they're on the outside, and now they have to kind of see something from a lens of where they need to be putting in the focus on themselves even. And if this does have something to do with following your intuition on a certain decision, it's kind of like you've even had to separate your perspective from their influence, simply because they have like this nonchalant hastiness about themselves that they take pride in. So it was, I would even say like it feels like a smear campaign where somebody just strictly was upset because no matter what took place or what was supposed to be going on, like they felt like maybe they even knew you better than other people, or they know you already. So it's like, why can't you just let them in? Why can't you just give them a chance? Or like, you know, just something weird. But they failed to realize the lesson within something here. And so now they're like stuck in this energy where whatever they think or thought they knew about you is not necessarily true, because you could be coming out of your shell now. Ooh, yeah, you're coming out of your shell here. And this could have even been an energy of someone that, this could have been an energy of someone that was expecting for you to be a certain way, but it exposed them and their motives here. And they probably didn't expect that, because they were projecting something about you that actually really is them. They are stuck in some form of limitation here, and they're not really open to growth. And if you did give this person or this opportunity a chance before, you already know better. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We got that. You already know better. You already know better. Yeah, honey. Ooh. So it's not the same lesson. You're not going through the same lesson. Someone else in this energy is. This is wild. Yeah, yeah. Someone literally is lost, hopeless. It's not you, water signs. There we go. Wow. For some of you, with this deception up here, for some of you, this is this would be the High Priestess card here, okay? This would be the High Priestess card. This is about wisdom, okay? For some of you, somebody could have been trying to act as though they know you best because they know what's best for you, so that you would kind of stagnate on something new that you want to do. Somebody is very, very, well, they were trying to be manipulative. And for some of you, this does have something to do with some type of community, family, something in the past, even that you invested in, someone in the past, a whole group of people. This could have been a cult, a coven, trying to, trying to manipulate your direction or your path, your choices, your decisions, trying to manipulate things here. And kind of standing on the outside watching to see how you would respond to certain things here, just so that you would mess things up. But then it's kind of like you do not resonate in this energy anymore, water signs. This is crazy. You do not resonate in this energy anymore. And so these people are the ones that are suppressed and burdened off of this darkness here. Whoa. Because you could trust your intuition now. This is like a false high priestess, a false intuitive person. Someone is like, they're going into a form of escapism to avoid doing the inner work. And they wanted to try to drag you down with them. They wanted to try to drag you down with them so that the truth wouldn't come out. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well. So there's like an empire collapsing here. There's an empire collapsing based off of some lies that were being told. Ooh. Yeah, there were some lies being told. And there could be a lot of gossip and drama around this, but it's like your ability to stay authentic is kind of what separated you from the crowd. So you've been through like isolation or even exiled even. And maybe that's what people are seeing, because they're upset here because you didn't react the way that they were expecting you to. If they did call themselves like crucifying you or kind of coming against you or whatever, like they just expose themselves. And some of you, if this is like a practitioner or somebody that was like trying to manipulate your energy or make you low vibrational or make you kind of give up on stuff. This person here did not expect for you to let go of something in a way of trusting in your own intuition here. Because whatever this person was trying to do, or whatever this community or these energies were doing, or whatever, like, it just did not work here at all. Like, it did not work. It just didn't work. Because they wanted to lead you to a path of darkness here. A path of darkness where things in your life would be permanently messed up here. And now somebody has to reflect here. They have to reflect on what their actions, choices, and motives were here. Because also, too, they knew that they weren't investing in the right things. And for some of you, this person could be very avoidant and cold here because they feel like what they did should have given them some type of payout. And if it had something to do with you, they wanted to try to make you feel as though you are wrong for your stance in something. You're wrong for not enabling them even, okay? But this is like false. This is like a complete mask or something here. Like, again, they wanted to tear you down in order to, you know, put themselves in a certain position here. There could be a fire sign involved with this, okay? Water signs, there could be a fire sign involved with this as well, okay? So people did not want your heart to open, water signs. They didn't want your heart to open. They didn't want you to mend your heart. They didn't want you to even like heal your wounds, or to even like, yeah. Because if you woke up, if you heal, if you wake up, if you realize the deception and the nonsense that was going on around you, you would instantly turn your back. And you would turn your back away from this community even. And there's a correction, a course correction going on for you, water signs. About this community, this entire community could be being corrected here. Someone is only getting like penny pinched or bits and crumbs here. Or that's how they're living now. They're living off of bits and crumbs. And it's because they are refusing to be accountable for who they are, what they do, what their motives are even. And they wanted to try to drag this community with them. And for some here, they're not aligned with this community, or they're not aligned with this energy, because it's like all this darkness that's going on around this person, or whatever this energy is here. It's literally based off the fact that they try to control you, or a narrative about you, or use something connected to you to get attention for themselves here. And it's not looking too good, honey. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It's not looking too good. This person could have even tried to, this person, yeah, this person has been imbalanced for a very long time. So they're imbalanced. And if this was you at a point here, you were imbalanced, you were living off crumbs, pieces, maybe this person did this to you. For some of you, this could have been your own family even, you know, a mother, groups of women, just people, okay, doing this against you here, casting darkness over you and stuff, just to keep you sheltered, keep you in the trench here as well, okay? These people are kind of receiving their energy back here. Whatever they sent out is being sent back to them here, based on your ability to really rise out of the situation. And that's something that they never expected here. Somebody's intuition is very clouded here, water signs. And if you were supposed to have some type of clouded intuition, it was supposed to be so you wouldn't find out these secrets. But it's a little too late here. Yeah, there we go. Finding out the motives of all these people, or whatever this energy was here, has really allowed for you to come to a new beginning here. This energy is so dark, water signs. Like, okay, so we're gonna pull these from the top. Free to move. There we go, water signs. Free to move. Adapt to transformation. Act with clarity and going forward. And you want to know something as well, water signs? All this stuff they were doing against you. And now they are literally crumbling to pieces here. Because it feels like somebody is trying to hide all the castings that they were doing over your life and over your energy. But it's like, now that they're living in those castings, it's like they are trying to cover it up or something. And it's like clear as day evident, because they were the ones that were targeting you. And they were targeting you, targeting what you were going towards, targeting your love life, targeting your career life, your balance, and everything. Wow. Yeah. Because you've had the strength to walk away. And again, this could have been a feminine doing this. Feminine energy doing this against you. Trying to sacrifice you. And they've sacrificed themselves in return. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. You rebelled against the norm. You didn't conform to the norm once you saw what was going on, or once you became illuminated to things. And so then they started trying to push up on you and get more aggressive or something of that nature. And it didn't do anything but push you to rise up, to gain your strength back, or to even like transmute, alchemize, heal. It's like, yeah, you did the opposite of what was expected of you here. Wow. Yeah. And that's the role that this person played. If this energy was more so a manifested lesson here, in a way of showing you how to surpass, you know, the darkness and everything of that nature. They did their job. And so it's like, knowing that in a deeper aspect, water signs, that's what helped you set yourself free. And that's what these people don't understand. So now it's like they are kind of sitting in the rubble, because they grew an obsession. They grew an obsession over something. Oh, child. Water signs, they grew an obsession over you staying in exile, or your silence was supposed to have been enabling some type of, baby, the circus and the monkeys, the actors and the circus and the everything about this here. Yeah, honey. So anyways, we got going forward is up here. Desert of isolation. That's what these people in these communities and this energy is. They are in isolation. We got flame of courage up here. Water signs. This is crazy, honey. This is really, really crazy. Yeah, they wanted to isolate you, exile you, target you, single you out even, as a form of getting you to conform or to turn around and not do what is destined for you. They were trying to get in the way of fate here, get in the way of your free will and everything. Wow. See here from the top. Choose wisely. Yeah, the choice was yours. Seek clarity. I'm telling you, someone is, yeah, they are in their own castings of whatever they tried to do against you. And we've got divine timing. Divine timing is at play here for you, water signs. Wow. And those are the important parts. Divine timing is at play for you. It was like, how do these people not know that you make your own choices in life here? So they're like on the outside trying to find any way to hold on to something that is just not there. And it's really looking like they've neglected themselves. In turn, they've neglected themselves, and you are not part of the situation. So they're doing a whole bunch of stuff out of self-neglect here and trying to cast negativity over you, and it's not working. It's being returned to sender here. Ooh, okay. In the meantime, water signs. Celebration and family is up here. Okay? Maybe they yeah, celebration and yeah. Someone is stuck. Someone is stuck on the yeah, honey, we're just gonna be done with this. Someone is stuck on basically just self-neglect. And that's all it's ever been. That's all it's gonna ever be. That's as good as it gets. Wow, water signs. So you freed yourself from this by putting in the inner work. You can't speak for other people. You can't do things for other people. It just got really dark for a second over here. Okay, water signs, it got really dark for a second because it was like all these people and all this deception and stuff, and like, what are you supposed to be doing? But yeah, honey, yeah. If you guys like any of this content, please like, share, and subscribe. And turn on notification bell so you don't miss out. Later, babes.